Well, what's up again there, guys? Brian the True Topic Skimmer here, and I'm here to give you a quick little 3TG channel update. This time it's just to give you guys just a little bit of, notice about the last number of Versus Series projects that I have set. Because I got some really good news and some pretty fascinating news also. So just letting you guys know. Now I'm filming this right now on August 15th. So today it officially starts the research process for my next matchup, which comes out later this month, which is going to be my last Mass Effect Versus Series matchup, which for those of you who don't remember is going to be Jaal from Mass Effect Andromeda versus Javik from Mass Effect 3. Pumped up for this one. However, I think this one is just like the last couple ones. It's definitely going to be a bit short. I think I've just from the first few hours of researching, I think I may already have a Verk and a winner planned. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to give who I think is going to win, but I think it'll be at least pretty basic. So there's that one. And then as we go into next month, for those of you who aren't aware, I took one matchup out and I put another one in, and I'll tell you guys why. The matchup that I took out was I canceled next month's Kratos versus Master Chief matchup, just because I don't think that would be a good matchup. And for those of you who don't know, that wasn't even really going to be a matchup. I was basically just going to go into explanation as for why I didn't think that was a good matchup, because when you take someone like Master Chief and take someone like Kratos, I think that they're so just drastically different. A matchup between them just doesn't make sense, and I was just going to go in depth explaining why. So there's that. And I did decide to replace it and take my original season finale video, which is Inuyasha and Shishomaru from Inuyasha, and put them up against Devil May Cry 5's Dante and Virgil. So basically you have the Sons of Sparta taking on the Sons of the legendary Dog Demon to go up against each other. That will be coming out next month, and I find that matchup really special because for the longest time I just didn't think I would have enough time to do it because it would take so much time, it would take so much research, and I thought maybe I need a second person. But the funny thing is that now that we're using this much shorter and simpler format, I actually realized that I believe it or not, I've actually been working on that matchup for like the past like 2.5 years, but secretly. But turns out now that we have this new format, I realized I did too much research, because now we don't need to go into as many specifics because people don't want longer matchups, they want shorter matchups. So instead of, for example, like just an example, for someone like Shishomaru, instead of going into depth and explaining, what his skill set would be, what lightsaber forms he would be using, and how he would use them and what are his weaknesses, instead of just going into depth with that, as I've been doing for the past 4 years, I could just simply say, well, he's a master swordsman, and that's it. Instead of going into specifics about his powers and his capabilities, I can just simply say he's extremely powerful. And I wouldn't be incorrect. So that's pretty much how that one is going to go. And to be honest, had I done the Inuyasha and Shishomaru versus Virgil and Dante matchup, had I done that in the original format, there's no doubt in my mind it would end up being the longest matchup I've ever done. It would be well over an hour long. And I don't want to put you guys through something like that. I don't think any of you guys would be interested in watching a well over hour-long video if there's no, fighting animation like Death Battle likes to, because really, when it comes to Death Battle, that's really all they care about in terms of, because they're mostly based on entertainment than being factual or analytical. But we're not attacking them because they're doing just fine, and apparently they're the best at this. So that's pretty much what's going to happen with that matchup coming out next month. However, the main announcement that I want to share with you guys, because I made sure to ask before I make this announcement, just so it is now official. The new final matchup that I'll be doing, apparently for this channel, my season finale for season 5 is actually going to be a collaboration video. And I've been wanting to do a collaboration video for years. And I can officially say that me and Mr. Antoine Bandela, or Bandela, if he sees this video, I'm really sorry because I've been trying to get your last name right. Me and him will be doing a Versus Series collaboration on my channel. I'm pumped up for that particular matchup. I'm not going to say what it is, but it is something that I think is going to be really, really special, at least for me. And I also would like to announce that sometime later next year, we'll be doing 2 more collaborations for his channel that I'm really pumped up to help him with. So there is that. So I'm sure some of you guys are really, really pumped up and really excited. I am too, so I can't wait to start working on that one. And that one is due out, I believe, sometime in November. So that'll give me a lot of October to work on it, since I'll be having a lot of free time in that month. So there is that. And as a side note, I was actually talking to a viewer of mine earlier today. And as some of you guys know, I'm getting close to hitting 44,000 subscribers, which, you know, that's a great milestone. However, I jokingly made the idea. He stated that I was going to hit 50,000 by the end of this year, and I said that was impossible. That was never going to happen. But it just as a crazy bet to everyone, I'll make this statement right here. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to happen. But just out of fun, if by some crazy miracle chance I happen to get to 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year, I will seriously consider going back and doing a 6th season. And I might even go back to using the older format, because I know that some people have actually said that they want the older format. Some people say they've liked the newer format, and I'm a little bit confused because because a lot of people complained about the older format, and now that I'm using this newer, shorter format, which I've been told people like shorter videos, the views have just been really, really down. I mean, dear God, my last matchup, which was Tifa versus Zell, is the worst performing video I've done since the beginning of the series, which I'm shocked, and I take personal offense to that, because that involves my main girl Tifa, and I would like to see that video do so poorly. That really hits me. That hits me hard here. So I don't know what the hell happened with that one, because there's a lot of love for that video, but apparently not. So yeah, so just as a crazy bet to all of you guys. So yeah, I'm putting out the challenge right here on this channel. If I get to 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year, I will do a 6th season. I don't think it's gonna happen with only like what, 3 months left in the year. I'd have to get like 2,000 subscribers a month, and I just don't think I haven't been able to do that in like years. So that's pretty much everything for this 3CR channel update in terms of the Versus series. If you guys have any more questions, or if you guys have any ideas for future videos, you know where to find me. And if you really want to get your video idea, I would really ask that you become a Patreon. I have only one Patreon right now, and he has been giving me some really awesome ideas for future videos that I've been happy to get up. So if you want to better increase or guarantee that your video ideas get onto the channel, just do it that way. Or you can just press one of the other links, and you can follow me on all my social media outlets. I would really appreciate it, so you could help grow the channel and hopefully spread my following, because I think that it adds a lot of encouragement. So with that out of the way, I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.